the snow is gone already. I guess it wasn't that much overall because of the rain, although it is freezing still. Alright, what did I read today? I guess here in Canada you're going to see gigantic drones flying around for surveillance. This one says, Canada buys Israeli drone for Arctic Maritime surveillance. Ottawa will shell out more than $36 million to purchase an advanced Israeli drone to help the federal government keep an eye on the growing maritime activity in Canada's Arctic, federal officials announced Monday. In a joint statement, Minister of Public Services and Procurement Anita Anand and Transport Minister Marc Garneau said the contract with LB Systems Ltd for the acquisition of the Hermes 900 StarLiner remotely piloted aircraft system was awarded through an open, transparent, and competitive procurement process. The drone is controlled from a remote location and also includes autopilot capabilities such as automatic takeoff and landing. Transport Canada plans to use it to detect oil spills, survey ice and maritime habitats, and monitor activity on the ocean in Canada's Arctic, officials said. The aircraft is fully certified to operate in civilian airspace and will take off and land in civilian airfields. I guess that's one of the weird things from reading this, so Mr. Nightmare Serial I guess is okay with a huge drone like this flying, and when you think about it, just with the licensing process and all that in Canada, theoretically, I should be able to fly something like this with the advanced license because there's absolutely no difference between someone flying, let's just say, I guess, a Mavic Pro with the advanced license versus a humongous drone, I guess. You just need something like, what, like those SFOCs, but technically, a person like me should be able to fly this as well, right? And this quote got me thinking, for those who want to think back not too long ago, it says here, Canada is committed to protecting our endangered species and our marine environment, Garneau said in a statement. Integrating remotely piloted aircraft into Transport Canada's fleet will make federal surveillance operations more robust than ever, he added. So drone around endangered species, whatever happened to that narrative before of, oh man, stay away from every single animal, it'll kill them, it'll give them heart attacks. I mean, it depends on how you use it ultimately, right? I mean, I always say, if it's more efficient, it's safer, then why not? It makes more sense. But it just kind of shows you how outdated a lot of these people are in terms of their mindset, in terms of the way regulations and stuff should be, at least, for these drones. Huge difference, too, between someone flying, let's just say, a Mavic Pro versus something like this. And in terms of drones and regulations, I read this news not too long ago, which was about people in France having this massive protest, as apparently they wanted to pass a law where you couldn't take pictures of police officers, I guess, if you intend to use it in a malicious way, those photos or videos, that you could be prosecuted for it. So this was kind of interesting here. It says, France bans use of drones to police protests in Paris. France's top administration court has backed privacy campaigners by imposing a ban on police use of drones for covering public protests in Paris. So as it says here, the Council of State Paris Police Prefect Didier Lallement should halt without delay drone surveillance of gatherings on public roads. The ruling comes weeks after MPs backed a controversial security bill that includes police use of drones. Its main aim is to regulate how people share film or photos of police. The decision is a second setback in months for Parisian authorities' drone plans. In May, the same court ruled that drones could not be used in the capital to track people in a breach of France's strict lockdown rules. Under Article 22 of the security bill, currently going through Parliament, security forces would be allowed to send images filmed by a drone or helicopter to command teams and retain those images for 30 days or more as part of a possible police inquiry. Protests broke out after the bill passed its first reading in the National Assembly, with most anger directed at Article 24, which makes it a criminal offense to publish images of an on-duty police officers with the intent to harm their, quote, physical or psychological integrity. I guess for me, after all this time of people fear-mongering a recreational drone flyer, how are governments or police officers going to reduce that hysteria, so to speak, to convince people that they should be able to use drones? That would be kind of interesting to see. if I can finally level up in this game again today too. Alright, see you guys later.